guys, welcome back to Freedom Homestead. I'm Tangie and this is Wellness Wednesday, week 8. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I've been looking forward to doing these Wellness Wednesdays because I feel like I have a healthy grasp now on what I'm doing, and I look forward to sharing it with you guys. So if you're new here, Wellness Wednesdays is where I share with you my weight loss and health journey, how I've done for the week, and how I plan on improving going into the future. So let's talk about the week. Well, this week has gone by great. We've stayed really busy. We had an out-of-town guest. We had softball. We had gardening. Just really staying busy and having a lot of fun doing it. So this week I have stayed on plan. I've eaten good foods. And what's really cool is knowing that, again, anytime I see something that is not on plan, knowing that there is a keto-friendly version of it just, kind of takes the pressure off. It kind of prevents me from panicking like, oh my gosh, I've got to have that because, for whatever reason. In fact, I was actually on Pinterest this morning and found a keto Cheeto recipe. So I'm going to be trying that in the future. But yeah, I was really excited to see that. Last week I mentioned that I wanted to stay committed to getting in walks every day, and I actually didn't do that this week. But I have been staying active. We've been in the garden a lot, and so, and you can even tell because I've got some sun on my face. I only have makeup right here. Everything else is my actual skin. And I also have a nice little farmer's tan. I don't know if you can see that, but it has felt really nice being out in the garden this week. We've filled it with compost. We've been planting. We put in some wood chips, and just really looking forward to harvesting all of these yummy, delicious keto-friendly veggies, and very excited about that. One thing that happened this week, which if you watched my what I eat on keto in a week, or if you follow me on Instagram, then you know that I've determined, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that I had some issues with aspartame. I was drinking a Coke Zero one day and then decided to go for my walk and had a very hard time catching my breath. Like, I couldn't breathe in and fill my lungs with air. And the only thing that I can think of that I've done differently, or that was different at all, was that I had that Coke Zero. So I'm just going to kind of experiment with that. I'm going to eliminate it and see if it happens again. So as far as my food goes this week, I've done very well. Everything has been keto friendly. The only thing I didn't do this week was track. I've been, kind of doing more of a lazy keto, just having my coffee for breakfast, then having lunch and dinner, and occasionally I've been having some snacks, which I try not to eat in between meals, but I've been really, really hungry this week, and I think it's probably because I'm not getting in enough fat. I need to really concentrate on being satiated so I don't feel like just eating so much. But yeah, there was a couple of nights ago that I was like super, super hungry, and so I try to eat as many fatty things as I could find. I even drank some heavy whipping cream out of the carton. Not gonna lie. I do want to get back into tracking. One of the reasons why I try not to do lazy keto is just because I know I have a tendency of overeating. And so I want to make sure that I'm keeping that in check and not getting crazy. But also knowing that I'm trying to limit my calories really kind of encourages me to make sure I'm getting in enough fat, because I know that that's going to make me feel satiated and I'm not going to have to worry about overeating later. Week was great. I stayed on plan, but I didn't track. I didn't get all my walks in, but I have been active this week. So what does the scale look like this morning? Well, actually, I had a little bit of an increase this morning, but I am not going to sweat it, and I'll tell you why. I was listening to one of my current favorite podcasts, which is Keto for Normies. If you guys watch Keto Connect, Matt and Mega have a podcast called Keto for Normies, where they talk about the keto life, and they also interview people that have done keto and have had success. They also interview other people like Justin and Rebecca Rhodes. Yeah, they did. I was so excited about that. But anyway, and they had interviewed this guy that had lost basically a whole person. He lost a lot of weight doing strict keto. One of the things that I took away from that interview was he said, I do not focus or record weight gains. He went on to say that when he knows that he has done everything that he's supposed to do, then he knows that the increase on the scale only reflects water retention, maybe constipation, or something else, but he's not going to sweat it because he knows he's on the right track. He's doing everything he's supposed to do. And I really liked that. I thought, yeah, I mean, you look at a gain, and instead of letting it consume your thoughts, just know this is just a snapshot in a day, in a moment. This does not really indicate how I'm doing on my weight loss journey. So I'm not going to sweat it. I'm not worried about it. I'm either retaining fluid or I need to go to the bathroom. So it's one or the other. I'm okay with the gain. It's no big deal because I know that I've done everything that I'm supposed to do. I have not gone off my eating plan. I may have eaten too much because I wasn't tracking, but we can do better on that this week. So what do I plan on doing going forward? Well, going forward, I plan on tracking, like I just said, just so that way I understand what I'm doing. I can see it, I understand it. There's no guesswork. I can see, oh, well, the reason why I'm so hungry at 9 p.m. is because I've not gotten enough fat today, or, things like that. Also, going forward, this part is really scary. Last week, I asked the question, if you were not limited by your current physical condition, what is something that you've always wanted to do that you haven't done? I mentioned that I've always wanted to run a 5K, even though I hate running. And quite frankly, it terrifies me. And I think it's because I dislike running so much. But it is a goal that I've always had. It's something that I've always wanted to do. So my cousin's wife, Ellen, she saw where I had posted that on my personal Facebook page, and she sent me a program called None to Run, Nonetorun, and I will link that in the description box below. And it is to help non-runners, people who are out of shape and don't run, to running, whatever your goal is. There's everything from a 5K to marathons or whatever. And so I am terrified to do it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. And it's not gonna be perfect. It is a 12-week program. I may take 16 weeks to get through a 12-week program, but I wanna do it. I wanna do it, I wanna try it. One of the things that I really like about it is it does have a strength training program that goes with it, and it's free. It's completely free, and the strength training doesn't use any special equipment. It's just using your body weight for resistance. You're doing lunges, you're doing some other stuff. So I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start training. Yeah, and I may run the 1 5K and never do it again, but at least I would have done it. And yeah, and if I can do it before my 40th birthday, that would be awesome. In our area, there's a big 5K every year in October, so I might make that my goal. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. What makes it so scary is I can, I'm still struggling to get my walk in. When I go for my walks, I mean, my endurance has increased, but I still get tired, and my legs burn and my lungs burn and all that stuff just walking. That's not even trying to run. But see, I'm trying to talk myself out of it. I don't want to do that. If you or a runner and you got any tips, let me know. And I don't mean just like running, anything that you do that helps you to run, let me know. Let me know. Give me some tips. Is there like certain exercises you do? You know, just any beginner tips would be greatly appreciated because I'm scared. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Wellness Wednesday. Let me know in the comment section below how you're doing on your journey. Have you set any goals for yourself that just terrify the snot out of you like I have? Let me know. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, my son just told me to remind you, hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, right next to the subscribe button is a little bell. If you hit that bell, then you get notified every time we post a new video. So that's all I've got for you guys today. As always, until next time.